Ken Horst here, the First Home Guy, with today's first-time home buyer tip. Actually, today it's going to be a question from time to time on our website's First Home Guide and firsthomeguy.com. We get questions from first-time home buyers or potential first-time home buyers about all kinds of different things around buying a house, whether it's a real estate-related question or a mortgage-related question or things like that. And a question that we've been getting a fair amount lately is people have been hearing about the MLS, which is also known as the Multiple Listing Service. And people have been hearing that you can search for houses on the MLS, but there's been some history with the MLS that at one point it wasn't actually even available for consumers. So what I want to do today is kind of clear up what is the MLS and give you an idea of where you might be able to go on the internet to use the MLS to find homes for sale in your area. So the MLS basically consists of, is a database of homes for sale in an area, i.e. a city or a metropolitan area or things like that. And the database was originally set up as a place for realtors to find homes for sale for their clients. And so originally the MLS was exclusive to real estate agents. And so if you were my client and I was going to list your house for sale, I would put your home for sale, I would list it on the MLS, in addition to putting a sign in your yard and doing some flyers and things like that. And as I put your house on the MLS, your house was then available to all the other real estate agents in the area who are working with home buyers and looking for a home. Now, the way the MLS works is a realtor in those days would simply sit down and say, looking for you could say, single family home, 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, you could say fireplace, pool, you could say how many square feet, zip code, all kinds of different things. But you could put in all the criteria you wanted and then push the button, and then it would bring up every home for sale in the area that met your criteria. And sometimes, very frequently, like in large metropolitan areas, it's a long list of homes. And then what you could do, because there's pictures on all these homes, is just click from home to home to home, and looking at what's called the curb appeal, until you see a house that looks nice, and then you can click on it for more information. And if it looks like something you're actually interested in, there's usually a button on there that says map it, so you can click and map it. There's also a phone number for you to call for the agent that lists it. So if you're working with an agent, you can just let your agent know that you found a home on the MLS, and then they'll make an appointment for you to go see that home, and that's how it works. So more recently, though, actually in the last 5, 6, 7 years, the MLS has been made available to consumers on the internet through real estate agents who have chosen to host the MLS on their website. So now, if you're looking for houses on the internet, people used to search, well, still do. They search for like real estate in Minnesota or real estate in San Francisco or real estate in Texas. And the problem with that search is, while real estate seems specific, you end up with a lot of websites that are realtor websites that generally don't actually have the MLS on them. So you have to go into a site and you find, well, there's no homes here, so you hit the back button and then you hit the next one in Google and it doesn't have any homes. So searching for homes in an area by using real estate as part of your search generally isn't going to lead you to the mother lode, we'll call it. So how can you get quick access to all the homes in your area? Well, what you want to do is you want to include the term MLS, or usually MLS listings, along with the city in which you're looking for a home. So for instance, you would type in Dallas MLS listings, or Denver MLS listings, or Florida MLS listings, for instance. And as a result of doing this, Google's only going to bring up sites that have MLS or MLS listings on the page, or in the content, if you will. And those sites are more likely to have a button for you to click on that says Search All Listings. Now, there's a newer kind of a technology with the MLS that has come out in the last few years, and it continues to get better and better. And it's called map-based search. And the way this works is, it basically gives you a map of the area, call it, in this case, let's say the Minneapolis metropolitan area. And you can kind of click and drag and create a box on the map, draw a square on the map around an area where you want to live. So it might be a neighborhood where you have friends that live, or it might be close to a school that your kids are going to go to, or maybe you're moving into Minneapolis from Texas, Dallas, and you know where you're going to be working, but so you want to find a home that's close to your work so you can avoid a long commute. Whatever the case may be, with map-based search, you simply draw a box around the area you want to live, and then you put in things like 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2-story, double garage, whatever the other criteria is, and then you hit the button that's to show the listings, and it shows every one of those listings on the map, which is very cool because you can see exactly where they are in relationship to what you were interested in. From there, then, you can hover over any one of these little icons, and it will give you a curb shot of the house. And then if that looks interesting, you can click for more information, and then it opens up a page with all the MLS information about that house. So MLS Maps has really become the destination for people who are trying to find a house and really want to use the MLS with that map-based search. The site is called www.mlsmaps.com, and if you go to mlsmaps.com, you'll find that about 350 cities in the United States are covered in metropolitan areas. So we cover about 90% of the homes for sale in the United States. Now, not all of them have map-based search because map-based search isn't available in every city yet. But most of the large cities do have map-based search. So if you click on California, for instance, and drill down through maybe San Diego, some of those cities like that will have map-based search. Those cities on MLSmaps.com that don't have map-based search yet eventually will, as this technology continues to become more affordable for real estate agents and a lot more requested on the internet by consumers looking for homes. Because think about it. If I'm going to move to San Francisco, for instance, and I know where I'm going to be working, and I know it's a pretty good-sized metro area, it's way easier for me to click on a map of San Francisco, look at where my office is going to be, draw a box around my office, and then look for the home inside that box than it is for me to log in and say 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, double garage, fenced yard, and then push a button and have every home in the San Francisco metro come up. So, bottom line is, the MLS is a place where most, not all, but almost all of the real estate agents in the area put the listings for their clients. And it was originally available just for real estates to find the houses from other real estate agents. Now it's available to the consumer through real estate agents. And the best place to find MLS listings all over the country, and more specifically MLS Maps, is on www.mlsmaps.com. So there you have it. The MLS is a great place for first-time home buyers to find a home just about anywhere in the country. And I want to thank you for tuning in to this first-time home buyer tip. And stay tuned for more tips as we get questions from first-time home buyers from all over the country. Thanks, and have a great day.